Moscow. Russian President Vladimir Putin said Thursday that there will be no peace in Ukraine until the Kremlin achieves its goals, which remain unchanged after nearly 2 years of conflict that has ratcheted up tensions between Moscow and the West, speaking at a year-end press conference that lasted more than 4 hours and offered him the opportunity to strengthen his grip on power. Putin gave some rare details about what Moscow called a special military operation. He rejected the need for a second wave of mobilization of reserve troops to fight in Ukraine. This move was a very unpopular move. He said there were about 617,000 Russian soldiers there, 244,000 of whom were called to fight alongside professional military forces. Putin often repeated the Kremlin's words and said, "There will be peace when we achieve our goals. The victory will be ours." Putin highlighted Russia's military gains in Ukraine as the second winter of the conflict approaches. To put it modestly, our armed forces along almost entire line contact are improving their positions. Almost all of them are in a phase active action. And there has also been an improvement in the position our troops from beginning. He said, the enemy declared a major counterattack, but did not achieve anything anywhere, said Putin, claiming that Ukraine's last attempt to create a bridgehead on the eastern bank of the Dnieper River also failed and Ukrainian troops suffered heavy losses. He claimed that Kiev was sacrificing its soldiers to show some success to its Western sponsors while seeking more aid. "I believe this is stupid and irresponsible behavior on the part of the country's political leadership. But this is their job," he said. Putin, who has been in power for nearly 24 years and announced last week that he would run for office again, was greeted with applause when he came to the hall in the center of Moscow. He did not hold his traditional press conference last year because his army failed to capture Kiev, and the Ukrainian army regained lost territory. But as Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky pleaded for more U.S. aid as the counteroffensive faltered and Western support eroded, he decided to face reporters once again. Although the session was heavily choreographed and more of a demonstration than an investigation, Putin took questions from Western journalists for first time since the start of conflict in Ukraine. Ordinary citizens were also able to submit questions to journalists, and Russian media said at least 2 million questions had been sent in advance. The press conference began with questions about Ukraine, highlighting some Russians' concerns about a new wave of mobilization. Russian President Vladimir Putin arrived in Moscow, Russia, on Thursday, December 14, 2023. To attend his annual press conference. Putin said there was no need for mobilization anymore, because 1,500 people are being drafted every day. As of Wednesday, 486,000 soldiers had signed contracts with Th.